we clicked from the beginning too.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
isn't that good? Like, anytime you're with a Big Brother person, there's that unspoken just connection.
Yes.
But there are some people that you meet and you literally just gravitate towards them. I mean, you have the mist. We know.
The mist.
We know.
I just learned what this word was a couple days ago, but
I'm still unsure of how to describe it to people. But there are some people you just like literally connect to, and I was like, I mean, I had a crush on you, but that's not a secret.
yeah, make sure you put that in there.
Yeah, don't leave that out. Like it hasn't been very obvious.
Oh my gosh, Elena, I love you so much. Let's get that on video.
I've been waiting to hear that for so. Can I get a clip of that? Can you make profile pictures videos yet? Like we can get to the moon. Why can't that be a video?
Yeah, right.
That's what I want to be my profile pictures. Kaycee telling me she loves me.
Okay, we'll do it just for you. We'll make it happen. I think we can do that.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I'm here with my girl, Elena.
You hear that? I'm her girl.
The things that you just point out. It's like, what do you call it? Selective hearing. That's
I hear what I want to hear.
Yeah.
I'm your girl. That's good. She actually told me I was pretty before we started.
Oh no, it was running. It was still running.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Can I get a clip of that too?
So this is Elena, my girl from BB19. I love this girl. This girl, by far, you're probably one of the people, one of the most funniest people out there that makes me laugh, like genuinely. Like I tell you this all the time too.
I know, and I can't hear it enough.
I love it because you're just naturally freaking funny. But I love you. You know, we've grown so much. Like I met you when I first got out of the house, and when I first saw you, I was super pumped because I watched your season.
But But who'd you like on my season? Not me.
I did not dislike you.
No.
I mean, I liked you. I did not dislike you. Who was I going for? It was like Jess and Cody was on your season. Mm-hmm. Who else? I don't even remember.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much just like me, Mark, Jess, Cody that people remember. Oh, have you heard of Josh? He was on my season.
No, Josh Martinez. No.
Yeah. I don't know that was his last name.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Just kidding. I love him.
No, but I really did like when I first saw you. I was like super awesome. And when I got out the house, you were very like you helped me out so much too. You know, I was telling Josh like you helped me. You gave me some. You remember, right? Like you gave me some pointers on like what to do.
Yeah, just like I wish.
As in like what to do. Like I wish I would have known this when I was out. And
nobody helped me. Why?
Yeah, no. And so I appreciate it, you know. And you didn't have to do that. So
I'll just send you a Venmo request.
Yes.
I know how much money you have.
Please, yes. Send me a Venmo. I'll reject it, and then we'll just
like you've been constantly rejecting my hit-ons. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I respect her relationship.
Taylor loves you.
I know, I love her too.
Yes,
we have a thing now.
Yeah, you guys do have a thing.
I mean, I was really the Photoshop photo. I was funny. Context. It was like right when you guys announced your relationship, like on social media. I think.
Yes.
Because I knew right when I got out of the house, we like FaceTimed with Taylor a couple times. I feel like I have a vague memory of that. But then when you guys announced your relationship, you post like this adorable, like loving photo of you guys together, and I was like, this ain't it. That's my girl. Like, this is supposed to be me. Like, the Lord messed up. So I just photoshopped my face on top of Taylor's and posted it on my Instagram, but I didn't know her yet. Like, I didn't know her. Yeah. And I was like, is she gonna be like offended? And I was like, it's fine.
That picture is so funny. What do you say about your hair?
My hair looks like spaghetti. Okay. Like, it's the worst Photoshop ever. But I love it.
If we can, we'll have to probably pop that into the video and picture.
And my favorite part, like my caption was, haters will say it's Photoshop. Fans were really upset about it. They were like, this is Photoshop. Like, I can tell because, like, your hair looks weird. And, like, Kaycee did post the original photo. Like, they were, like, trying to convince me that I was wrong. Like,
the thing I love about Elena as well is I told you this, like, I love how you handle like social media, even though, and it's shitty because there's so many mean
Sorry,
people
you're just triggering me with the social media.
No, you know, there's so many like mean people out there that just don't really understand. Like the things that they say are just, it goes way overboard. But you handle it so well. You handle it in a way it's like, you know, you still have fun with it, but people really do say mean things. But
which she can't relate. Like, nobody has anything mean to say about Kaycee.
I can't imagine what you go through, but you handle it so well. You really,
I just like
and
to
I
have fun with
respect
it.
that.
I mean, what else am I gonna do? Like, people, I'm polarizing. You love me or you hate me, and if you hate me, it's because you haven't gotten to know my heart. And I know that. Like, I'm so confident in who I am. Like, I love who I am, and I know my heart, and I know I'm a wonderful person. So, like, if you don't like me, then, like, you just haven't given me a chance. You don't know me. So all I can do is, like, laugh with them.
Yeah.
And, like, make a joke back.
No, yeah. And I believe every single person that does talk stuff about you, behind a keyboard, because it's just so easy. I can say whatever the heck I want to say. Those same people, I know once they do, if they were ever to get to know you, that would turn around so quick. They would really see you and your heart and how genuine you are, and you really love life and you really love people.
It's one of my favorite DMs that I get is people that start following me on Instagram because they hate me and they just wanna see what it's out of curiosity. And then after a little bit, I mean, I actually don't know their timeline. I can't even keep up with mine. But they'll DM me and be like, "Look, I have to be honest. Like, I hated you on the show. I really was just following you to kind of love to hate you, and I'm obsessed with you now. Like, I didn't mean to actually give you a chance, but that's what happened, and I'm a huge fan, and I'm like, thank you.
That is so awesome. No, that's so awesome.
But then there's also people that still follow me and maintain their hate, so it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you handle it really well, but
I would rather be hated than boring. Is that weird?
No, it's not weird.
I don't think it's weird.
No, it's not weird at all.
Like, someone is always talking about me. It's never positive, but you're still talking. Every day I wake up to new beef on Twitter, and I'm like, I didn't do anything, but thank you for the attention.
No, really. I mean, we clicked from the beginning, too. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that good? Like, anytime you're with a Big Brother person, there's that unspoken just connection. Yes. But there are some people that you meet and you literally just gravitate towards them. I mean, you have the mist. We know.
The mist.
We know.
I just learned what this word was a couple days ago, but
I'm still unsure of how to describe it to people. But there's some people you just literally connect to, and I was like, I mean, I had a crush on you, but that's not a secret.
Yeah, that. Make sure you put that in there.
Yeah, video. Don't leave that out. It hasn't been very obvious. We connected. I'm glad you're saying it because I thought maybe I was the only one feeling it.
And see, and I'm huge on vibes and energy, and I like to keep control of who I surround myself with. If I would never surround myself with negative people because or negative people or people that are just assholes.
And I'm an asshole. Wow, this is weird.
Awkward.
Are you a hypocrite?
Awkward.
No, but we have so much fun together.
Yeah.
And I'm hilarious, so...
Yes, but you don't give yourself enough credit, first of all. You don't give yourself enough credit, as in, you are a good person. You are positive. If you're able to handle social media the way that you do, you have a positive outlook.
I'm like a pineapple. I'm very rough on the outside.
I love pineapple,
But you love... Who doesn't?
Yeah.
But you're soft and sweet on the inside.
Yeah.
Mark calls me a Sour Patch Kid.
I see that. That's you, Sour Patch Kid.
Thank you.
It's definitely you.
Sour than sweet.
No, but you're good vibes. You're good people because,
thank you.
Like I said from the beginning when I first met you, you're amazing, and I don't see you're a part of my life for the rest of my life. And she's not a bad person. So all you haters out there, please stop.
Yeah, please stop.
She's a beautiful human being. You are so funny. We were just actually in an Uber right now. And you were just...
I was doing my stand-up comedy.
Loved you.
Yeah, it was amateur hour.
Amateur hour?
Yeah. I was Mike Night and stand-up comedy club. I was so tired. This is me. Describes my personality. We were so tired. My liver is actually fine from Vegas. The rest of my body is not. And...
Specifically your feet.
Thank you. Yeah. Specifically my feet. And... I get in the car and I'm around a stranger and we start talking and I'm immediately I'm on, it's a show, I have to entertain. I have no chill. It's fine.
I love it.
He loved me though. Good. And Mark, that was his name. Mark, he loved me.
Mark?
Yeah.
From
where was he from? I don't remember. No, he moved here when he was 5. And he's
Oh, yeah.
60
He's
now.
been here for 55 years.
Yeah, he was born in Florida. Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
God.
What was his name, Mark?
His name was Mark.
Oh, okay.
I only specifically remember that because I bought the lift. One big brother. I bought the lift. So it just popped up like, do you want to tip Mark? And I was like, no, I'm good.
I'm good.
Really enjoyed the conversation, but no.
Oh, my gosh. I love you. You're amazing. I love you. You need to drink some more.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I got a couple questions for you, girl.
I'm ready.
Let's see. We'll find out. My voice is so hopefully
Same.
you can
I have party
understand
girl
me.
voice. You have party girl voice.
You have to, yeah, is that what you call it?
I call it that,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It was really awkward when I was a radio personality and all I did was party from Thursday to Sunday. And I would show up and they're like,
Oh, they knew. Yeah.
yeah,
As soon
and
as
they're
you
like,
open
you
mouth.
can't read your ads. And I was like, I mean, I can. It's just going to sound like I've been smoking for 40 years, okay?
That is so funny. Well, you being the person that you are, that's like you have great. I feel like you are great with in social situations. You are very good with talking to people, interacting with people. I actually notice that when I see you interacting with fans, you always ask them like what their name is, or you ask them, you're always going above and beyond to make these people feel comfortable.
I want them to feel special.
Yeah, you always ask their name, and you want them to feel special and comfortable, and you're willing to talk to them, and that's huge. And I've seen that. So, it's awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. I mean, in Big Brother, what is the importance of social strategy for you in Big Brother? And does having a strong social game matter, and why, would you say?
I think, for me personally, I think the social aspect of the game is like the make or break. And that you proved that your season. And I knew for me, like my personality, I'm an alpha female. I don't take shit.
Yeah.
Like I come on strong. I'm very spicy. And I know that I'm a polarizing person. You love me or you hate me. And I was like, Elena, if you're going to win any kind of money, you have to turn it down.
Yeah.
People aren't going to like you right off the jump. Like, just dial it down 17 notches, give or take 17 more notches. Yeah. So, but I think what matters is making someone feel human, and what people miss in the game is fans are always like, it's just a game, it's just a game. Well, they're only watching, most the casuals are only watching a produced episode 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
We're there 24 hours 7 days a week, sitting in rooms, having human moments with people, and we're not always talking game, we're not always playing comps, we're not always nominating people. So in the sideline moments, that stuff is still technically game, and it matters.
Yeah.
So just being authentic is, it translates.
Yeah.
The people I didn't like in my house were the people that were fake.
Yeah.
And I felt it, and I knew it, and I don't fuck with them now.
Yeah.
And even watching, I watched feeds your season. I watched feeds. I was, up before you. I stayed up later than you. I did no work. I sat there and watched you live. I can name all of your breakfast orders. I know when you take your bowel movements. I watched. And I knew there's, people in the house that I was like, I feel like you're being fake.
Yeah.
And other people feel it. So I think, making someone feel appreciated and special and connecting to them on another level is really, really important. I mean, my season was fucked. I don't know if we should take Big Brother game advice from me personally, but I went into the house knowing I am a social person. I'm as much as I'm abrasive, I'm very charming. So you might not like me at first, but I will talk you into liking me. 90% of the time. So I was really leaning in on my social game, and that didn't work out for me. But to me, I think it's one of the most important aspects.
What was your strategy before going to the house? And did you stick to it, or did it kind of you had to do something else?
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm really disappointed in myself in my season.
Don't be.
I mean, you watched. I should be. My strategy was you don't know what you're gonna deal with, so be a chameleon, be ready to just adjust and adapt. But I know my strengths. Am I gonna win an arm wrestling competition? Probably not. So will I need to talk someone into keeping me safe? Yes. And I do feel like I'm a pretty excellent communicator. But I think the hardest thing for me is that because I went in planning to tone myself down, like turn my personality just a few notches down, I wasn't truly me. And looking back, I wish I just would have like been like, fuck it, this is who I am. This is how I would respond in the real life. So this is how I'm going to respond now. But I walked into that house and I was like hypnotized by the chance of winning $500,000. So instead of like sticking up for my friends in moments that I would have done that if this was the real world, like you've seen me go off a few times for fucking nothing. Yeah. So can you imagine like if I was really passionate about something, which I was in the house a couple times, and like having to hold back because I'm like, I don't want to cause a problem or start a fight or be ridiculous and then affect someone's opinion of me on a human level that might be voting for me in the end. Yeah. So I restrain too much and I don't like it. I wish I would have just been 100% me the whole time. Yeah. That's my regret.
It is weird in that house. Like you're saying, people are always saying like, oh, it's just a game, but it's more than that. There's so many different factors to it. Yes, it's a game, but a game with human beings and really trying to adapt
and not for a minute, like for a long time. It consumes you. They even say like literally production and casting says like once you start casting, you're in the game. Because when we're in finals, we're seeing people, we're around people, like you're making like snap judgments and like vibing with people. One of my first alliances in the house was with someone who I just literally vibed with from casting that I never spoke a word to. Wow. And it didn't, like I said, work out for me, but I was dreaming about Big Brother for like 3 months before I was on the show. Did you dream about Big Brother when you were in the house? Were you like, I had game dreams every night. Every night, yes.
I had both. You know, I mean, at night I couldn't really sleep, so I would try to switch to like thinking of the outside world, my family, my friends, and it was able to help me sleep. But my dreams-wise, I don't usually remember my dreams. But
I don't usually remember my dreams.
But what were you dreaming about? Like winning the gold?
No. I was not. I didn't have one dream of that.
What?
I certainly no.
What then?
Just like game situations, like just kind of like essentially my cast, but something else happening. I actually started binge watching Survivor lately and started dreaming of myself in Survivor. Turns out that's a nightmare for me. Like,
oh my gosh, you on Survivor would be
like they do not have Kraft macaroni and cheese. I can't. I won't. It's painful to even think about. But yeah, it literally consumed me. I dreamt about the game every night, and then for a couple months afterwards.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
So you remember all your dreams? Because I dream, but I don't remember.
Not usually. I really not usually. Like if it's impactful, then like like once when I don't know if you heard this, but I'm having some relationship issues this year.
So the whole world.
Whenever me and Mark are like fresh on like one of our breakups, I have nightmares about Mark and us basically re-breaking up at night, and I remember them vividly. So maybe I remember my nightmares and not my dreams. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just had like a thank you for this moment.
You're welcome. We just figured it out.
Yeah, it just like talked me through this. Wow. Do you accept Blue Cross Blue Shield?
Oh my gosh. That could be a thing.
It could be. I think we did it.
Because you said you didn't dream of winning the game.
No, it was always like like a fucked up game situation where I'm still on the bottom. Nobody likes me. I'm on the block.
Well, keep me updated with all your dreams in the future, because I'm curious to know if it's just the bad ones that you remember, or like the nightmares that you remember.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated.
That's interesting.
Okay, good.
I might be onto something. So
I can't wait to tell my therapist about this.
So I really do want to know, just like with your personality, and you're so bubbly and you're such a social butterfly. Were you always like this when you were younger?
Always.
Like kindergarten, elementary.
My cousin says, she's like, I don't know, I'm not great at math, some years older than me. And she's like, my memory of you as a child is like you came out of the womb and you were talking.
Oh, wow.
She was like, you were saying full sentences, like carrying conversations when you were 2. She's like, I don't understand it. You were like walking around just like talking politics, you know?
I can definitely
reading the
see
newspaper, and also putting lipstick on in the back seat, in my car seat while my mom is driving, no mirror.
Oh my gosh.
Just the most extra ass looking bitch. since I was
You were
a
never shy?
toddler.
Were you ever shy? Like,
No.
Like
Okay.
in school, elementary, or anything? Or were you just like always a social butterfly?
So I went to a private Christian school. It sounds funny, right? Because all my jokes are dick jokes. My principal is like beaming, so proud. Anyway, so I went to a Christian school, K through 12. My graduating class was 28 people. So
Wow.
I was just like, that was my world. I went to church there. I went to mission trips there, like sports camps. Like, I really pretty much, I only was there. Mm. And so it was my comfort zone. Like, that was my world.
Right.
Then I went to college and I was like, oh, I'm intimidated a little bit because I was like outside of my comfort zone and it was not normal for me. But that, like, give me 7 to 10 business days and I'm good. Like, I don't need long.
So you were able to just adapt like that, going from a really small private school to then going to college and just like culture shock.
The hardest part for me is like, and surprisingly, again, just know, if you know me, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. I was a virgin. I didn't cuss. I didn't drink. Like, I went to church 3 times a week. But yeah, so I adapted really well, and now I've really just taken off.
So you adapt really well in life, and that was like the starting, like probably when you're 18.
I was finally pushed outside my comfort zone, and I had to learn how to adapt, because I never did. I never had to adapt to anything in my life until that moment. Like, my life was very sheltered, very boring, like very inside the box. And at that point, college was like transformative to me in figuring out who I was as a person and becoming comfortable with my personality. And like, I feel like my personality was like stifled in high school. Like, everybody wanted to like put me in a box, and I just didn't fit in the box.
Yeah.
And they made me feel bad that my personality was too big, or that, you know, like that, like God doesn't love me because I'm, you know, I talk a lot in class.
Right.
And then I learned that that's not how life works, and I became cool with who I was and really unapologetic in who I am.
Right. So when you got into college, you were just like, I'm free, and you just felt more comfortable just
so
being
many orgies
you.
and like it was just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was just the one. But yeah, now I've it's like, even in the last few years of being on Big Brother and social media, and like kind of looking back on my season.
I'm like sinking into this.
I know, this couch was made for King Kong. Like, I don't know, I don't fit in it either. Like, we're just going down.
No, that's awesome.
It's very comfortable. Like, looking back and kind of seeing, why wasn't I myself? Like, why do I feel like I need to hide parts of who I am to please people?
Right.
That's not cool. I don't want to do that. So if you don't like me, like, you're wrong.
Right.
Period. And I'm good.
Hi,
Josh.
Say something. Hey, Josh. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say something.
I don't know. It was probably a compliment. I love my health.
Some of the things he's saying, I'm like, oh man, and then I get lost. I'm like, what is that?
I'm just like, keep you on your toes.
Yeah, no, I
try
love
to make
it. This is what I need. This is what I need. Yeah, this is what I need.
Honestly, like
you're challenging me.
But I am. But interviewing me is also like, you don't even have to do anything. Like, I'll just sit here and you don't have to talk. You don't have to talk. Like it's fine. I'll just take over.
Yeah. Well,
I have stories.
You have a lot of stories.
I do.
You do have a lot of stories.
That's why I got on Big Brother.
I'm really just trying to dive so deep into Elena, like how she was. And
who is she?
You know, who is she? Who is Elena?
I don't know.
So you were always like
on one.
On a million, like on 10. I mean, as in like, did you ever have like any social anxiety growing up? Did you ever have like where you didn't think people like you
social anxiety?
Like, where you think people thought that you were just too much, or did you? Or you just didn't care? Like, you didn't care, and you just kind of...
I don't think I ever gave a fuck. Like, I'm looking back, I'm trying to remember, and I'm like, no, I don't think I gave a fuck at any point.
That's so good. Like, you were just so true to yourself, and you loved yourself, and you knew who you were.
But it's a journey. Like, I don't always, like, I definitely have moments of insecurity or feeling like, why am I like this? Like, God, did we do something wrong? Like, am I lost? But the next morning, wake up and I stand in the mirror and I'm like, you are that bitch. Yes, queen. I say, like, no one's going to hype me up more than me. Yeah. So if I'm going to be successful or make anything happen, like, it's on me to do it. So, but yeah, I have my moments of feeling like I don't fit in or like I'm too much or that people don't like me. And even the hate, like, I would be lying if I said, like, stuff didn't bother me. Like, I've fucking cried over a fan sending me a tweet. Whenever they hit that weak spot, your little trigger, it's like, breaks you down. You know? I mean, you can't relate, but...
No, I can. But, I mean, you got a lot more heat than I do.
Your hate is so dumb, and I saw that you have a hole in your shirt tonight, Kaycee.
If you guys haven't peeped it out yet...
Winner of Big Brother 20 can't afford a new shirt. Okay?
You're supposed to buy me one. I'm waiting for you to buy me one.
Everyone is waiting for me to buy them something. I don't know when I became, like, everyone's sugar mama, and I don't get enough sex for it. It's so rude. I feel like I'm, like literally Josh owes me $66. He just walked in here, hugged you, cameraman. Didn't say shit to my ass. I'm about to Venmo request him. And with interest. It's been a day. Can you help me with the math on that? Like, why am I? Gosh. I gave you $500,000. You can't pay me back? Okay. Come on, this guy. Anyways, what were we talking about?
What were we talking about? Dang, we were talking about something good. Okay, so you were saying that, obviously you have moments where you do feel some type of way, and certain things that you do see on Twitter when someone says something. Yes, but you are human.
Yes,
and everyone goes through this. Everyone does. And it's all about how you handle it, how you react to it. But you're so strong. So a lot of people think that you're not bothered with it.
Okay, and I like that you're saying this, because this is another one of my biggest regrets from my season is I used to struggle with being like, I know I'm a boss ass bitch.
Yes.
Like, I know I am. It's fine. I'm good with it. I like it. But I felt like you can't be a bad bitch and also be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And so I really struggled for years before Big Brother. This was like not even a TV or public thing at all. Like, no one needed to know my emotions unless I invited you in. Like, that's so personal to me that, like, I didn't cry in front of anyone. I didn't, like, tell anyone my feelings. Yeah. Like, I would deal with things so internally. I never asked for help. And I went on Big Brother and I maintained that. So I think it didn't, like, fans didn't see me as a human. Like, I was not humanized in any way, because anytime I was super, super emotional about something or bothered, I wouldn't allow myself to feel it.
Yeah.
And so I would, like, fight tears. I would fight real emotional moments. And I thought that was, like, a sign of strength. Like, well, I'm emotional, but you would never know. Like, I'm so strong that I can, like, hold it in. And something that's been really transformative in my life is realizing that, like, it's important to feel things and process things. And I have a platform now. Being emotional and, like, going through life shit can help other people. And so I've finally gotten to a point that, like, you can be a bad bitch, but you can also, like, feel your shit.
Yeah.
And I'm so open with everything now. And I've always been a pretty open book, except for in the like, emotional department. And now I'm just like, I've had a rough year, like, with my relationship. It's been, I don't know if you guys, like, have cable television or, like, follow me on Instagram or, like, follow me on Twitter or, like, read TMZ, but, like, my life sucks, like, pretty bad. And so I've just realized, like, people follow me that go through similar situations, and I can, and not that I can do anything to, like, change their situation, but at least, like, be a relatable person.
Yeah.
Like, relating to people and showing them, like, it's okay to feel these things. Like, you can cry, but then you can pick yourself up and do your shit, and then you can cry again.
Yeah.
As long as you have, like, lungs that are operational,
right,
you're okay.
Right.
And so I finally realized, like, that's been something that's been big for me.
That's huge.
Is accepting emotion and sharing it with people and relating to someone on a human level, and stop trying to, like, put on this front that I don't feel, because I do.
Yeah. No, that is so huge because people don't have the strength for you to be able to compose and all this stuff and hold their emotions. And so it's hard for them to relate to you because, you know, they may be going through all these things, but when now you're vulnerable and you open up, they're like, oh my gosh, like I can relate to this girl. Thank you so much.
DMs that I get, like,
for being like, you know, for sharing this, because I needed to hear this.
I've like been tearful talking about Mark. I've been tearful sharing like how it hurts me when people say certain things. Like, the being strong is being able to accept that this bothers you.
Yeah.
Like, you're human, it bothers you. Pretending like it doesn't is fake. Yeah. And that's like the opposite of what I try to embody online. So I wish, looking back again at Big Brother, that I was more myself and that I allowed myself to feel things. Yeah. I feel like people didn't see that I was passionate about the game or that I wanted to be there, that it meant a lot to me. Yeah. Because I didn't.
You had this wall up. And you were just
like a really big wall. Yeah. It's like a large wall. Yeah. I didn't build it, but I can't. I don't have the time.
But you did build it.
Mentally, you built it. Yeah, mentally.
No, but that's deep. That's such a huge lesson. It's because you have a story that people want, like, that need to hear, because there's so many people that are going through so many things and looking for people that they can relate to help them get through the hard times and to know that they're not by themselves and alone.
I think that's what it is. Sometimes it's like nothing I can say is going to change. I feel like the big thing with my life this year has been my relationship. Yeah. You know, it's been like fast pass to Disney World, like roller coaster, like a lot of ups, mostly downs. Yeah. And there's nothing I can say that's going to change somebody else's toxic relationship or breakup or hard time with their boyfriend, fiance, husband, whatever. But just knowing that you're not the only one feeling it, sometimes it's just like an ounce of comfort that gets you through your next moment. And sometimes you just have to get by moment by moment. Yeah. So it's cool that I have a platform. It's cool that I get to like connect with people. Like, that's my biggest thing. Like, I think that's fucking, like, I spend all day online talking. Like, I'll DM people back and fucking conversations.
That's awesome.
With fans, be like, you're feeling this, I'm feeling this too. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, what a cool opportunity I have to connect with someone.
Yeah. That's so cool. That's so awesome.
I also just, like, I don't have a lot of hobbies or friends, so I have plenty of time for that. I don't get to the gym much, you know?
That's so deep, man.
I don't
like,
cook,
you really care. And it's so cool. It's so fascinating to see that you learned, like, about yourself. Yeah. You were this way in Big Brother, you know, and then for however long, and then you're becoming more aware of yourself. Yeah. That I don't need to put up a front. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to just be, you know, be you.
Yeah, and being comfortable with that is more strength than pretending, I think.
Yes.
Just accepting it. I still struggle with it too. Like, I'm embarrassed. I have moments of being like really embarrassed of my emotions, but I can't change them. Like, this is it.
Right. No, you're doing so good. You're doing so good. You're amazing.
Thank you.
You're so amazing. I love you so much.
I'm gonna cry. For the first time on camera.
You're such a beautiful human being, man. You really are.
Thank you.
You got it going on. And I see you all the time. You're just good at a lot of things. You really are.
Not simple math, but like...
Except that. But
other thing. Not getting us to the right hotel ever. Don't let me order the Uber.
We were on an adventure today, yes.
Oh my God. We tried so hard to have a fun day.
Nothing but riding an Uber.
Yeah, we went on a hotel tour. I spent like $100 on Ubers today. I went nowhere. I accomplished nothing, and I was sober the whole time.
$17 at Starbucks.
$17 at Starbucks.
$40 on snacks yesterday.
$40 on snacks.
$24 on sandals that you needed today.
Oh my God, 26.
How do I remember this? Like, I remember.
I know. Like, you're not wrong, and we literally accomplished nothing today. We spent all of our day in an Uber, a different one. Variety is the spice of life, so they say.
5 different ones today, maybe.
Yeah, 5.
Like, oh no, more.
More.
Maybe 10.
Yeah. We tried so hard to like get drunk and have a fun. Well, you weren't getting drunk.
Yeah, I didn't drink it all today. We're in Vegas, by the way.
I didn't drink it all today.
We're in Vegas in our villa, and it is 1:47 a.m. We're just out here.
What time zone are we in? Like, oh, you said Vegas. Never mind.
Vegas.
I know now.
And you have your flight really early.
I
in the
keep
morning.
thinking
I
that
don't think you're sleeping tonight. You're not sleeping tonight.
No, I'm gonna hit the club right after this.
Oh, okay.
But I'm wearing these.
Hey, look at this. Did you ever find out whose heels those were?
No, guys, listen. I've had the craziest shoe debacle of my life lately. The other day, I bought shoes online, and turns out they were ugly. So I went to the store to return them, and they were like, okay, do you want this back on your Discover card ending in 5973? And I'm like, I've never had a Discover card in my life. Never. I went through every avenue of like how this could have happened. I did not buy the shoes. I have no idea who bought the shoes. Macy's has no idea who bought the shoes. Someone bought the shoes. And had I known that I was not buying the shoes, we would have bought way more shoes. And then my flip-flops broke right before we got here. I lost a strap to one of my heels. I had to buy flip-flops at a club.
First world problems.
I found a pair of shoes in this villa that belonged to no one, essentially. No one claimed them.
Yeah.
Wore somebody else's shoes around. I probably have foot herpes, but they matched my outfit, and you gotta risk it for the biscuit. I don't know what's going on in my shoe department, but I'm probably gonna have a nightmare about it. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Please, I need an update.
Like, why me? I don't know.
So I'm excited for you. Well, you're such a natural. You really are.
Obviously.
Yeah, she's like, bitch, you don't need to tell me this. You already tell me
like
shit.
literally, I'm bad at most things, but talking, I'm good.
Yeah, you're right. You are a very good talker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I should have won Big Brother. Could you have ever seen me win a Big Brother?
Yes, of course.
Like actually
course.
knowing me in real life?
Of course.
I don't have the mist.
You do have the mist. You gotta believe that you have the mist. You gotta be every morning you wake up and say,
I'm gonna look myself in the mirror and be like, I have the mist. That's my new thing.
Okay.
It's my mantra now.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Add it
People
to your
have those.
affirmations.
Yeah. My hypnotherapist does want me to have like mirror moments every day and like tell myself the things that I want.
Do you do self-talk?
I have the mist.
When things are getting like hard for you, or you're like in a very tough situation, do you like self-talk? You're like, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this.
Oh, listen, every time before I take a shot of whiskey, I'm like, you are that bitch, you got this, like, open that throat, you're gonna kill it. Everyone here will be impressed. So yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's effective. Is it effective? It helps you.
I've never had a bad time.
That's good. That's good.
It's always worked.
That's good.
But no, I literally do. I hype myself up so much.
That's so good.
I do.
I love it. As you should.
I need to be like more intentional about it. Like it's like more in the back of my head. Like I think I'm awesome, so I just believe it, and I don't give a fuck. But I need to say things that like I need to manifest things that I'm less confident in. You know?
Yeah.
Rather than just like really nailing down the parts that I'm like, you're so funny. And I'm like, obviously, like we know that.
Yeah.
So I need to start,
other things that
I need to start
really,
bringing myself up in the areas that need to be brought up. Like if I get funnier, is it even fair for other people?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Like I'm this pretty, this smart, this charming, and funnier than I already am.
Yeah.
It's fucking over for everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
So we need to start working in the areas that I lack. I need to start being more positive.
I like that. I like that.
Thank you. What I'm hearing is she likes me.
So I like that.
Well, I am that.
She's all hearing I like, and then you're adding.
Yeah, selective hearing.
Selective hearing.
I'm just being positive in an area that I'm lacking.
You're right.
Just talking about this.
You're
Please
right. You're right.
keep up.
I tell you all the time, like, you are naturally funny. You really are. And I feel like you being as naturally funny as you are, it attracts people to you. People love to be around you. People that I see, like all the new BB people that we got around, that we were around this past weekend, they're just so drawn to you. They meet you for the first time. They know of you, but they meet you for the first time, and they're so drawn to your personality. You like to have fun. You like to joke around. You are hilarious. So how do you feel like it really does help you? Like, do you notice that people are, like, they enjoy that? People enjoy you being lively and that upbeat, positive, person.
My mom's always said, like, I have a magnetic personality.
Yes,
like
that.
And I think what's fun in this world is, like for example, the BB21 people, they watch me on the show, and my personality, well, I haven't watched it back, but from what I've heard, my personality did not translate at all on the show. If you watch feeds, like, anytime I meet a fan and they're like, oh my God, I love you so much, you're my favorite, and I'm like, so you have CBS All Access, you pay $5.99 a month, because if you watch the show, you're not my fan. You're not like, I love you. So I think that, like, people that meet me, like the BB21 people, were like happily surprised. Like, they were like, I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
But my dad is the same way, but, like, more of a psychopath. We love him, but facts are facts. But he can talk himself into anything and out of anything because he's so funny and entertaining and charming. And I feel like I feel like I just do that naturally. Like, that's just part of my personality, to be, like, outrageous and be shock value humor. But I just met, like, literally, I'm checking out at the convenience store in the hotel today, and I'm, like, start talking to the girl, and I'm like, can I have 20% off? But after I've made, like, 3 jokes. So I just push the limits. I, like, ask for things, and honestly, like, 82% of the time, it works.
Yeah.
Just being funny and not just doing, like, casualties.
Yeah.
And is that right? No, that's dead people. Pleasantries? I mean, casualties too, maybe. I don't know what you're into. But just sharing, like, a little bit more of my personality and being more outgoing and making someone laugh or smile can kind of get you a long way.
Yes.
If you utilize it.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm always trying to, like, get the most out of every situation. So
I mean, well, it's so cool because that's a social strategy in itself. Like, you are a social strategist. Everyone is, but you are really tapped into it because you know that when you can make someone laugh, when you can just simply be you and true to yourself and joke around and even ask for 20% off and just like joking around, they're having fun with you. And then and
then they want to help you.
Yeah, and they're a lot of times they're like, oh my gosh, that was so good. You're so charming. I love you. Well, yeah, of course, let's do this. And it's like you never know, and you don't care if they reject you or not.
No, what's the worst you're gonna say? No.
The whole point,
like, someone already told me to kill myself today. I can handle your no.
The whole point is, like, you just do it, and you just don't give a shit what people think or say, and you have fun with it at the end of the day. If they say cool, yes, awesome. If they say no, you're weird, awesome.
I'm still cool with it.
You have fun with all the ups and all the downs, and you're so right. Like, people love that.
Literally, I asked for 20% off. The girl said no, but then she ended up showing me, like, 4 of her nudes.
Yeah,
that's you were there. That literally happened. I didn't get 20% off, so I paid, like, $14 for a bag of, like, cheddar Ruffles.
And you got Ruffles.
Yeah, but I saw the girl's boobs. That happened.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see that.
So I mean, I still won. Whatever.
You did.
I feel good about it. I'm not mad.
But it's brilliant. Like, it's so good.
Would you say I'm inspiring?
I would say so. Yeah. For sure. For sure. I'm learning because I feel like I'm the same way too. It's like I'm always, like, I'm a big jokester. I like to have fun. I love to make people laugh.
You make everyone feel just good. Like, you have the mist. Everyone wants to be around you. You can tell me to do, like, anything, like 20 push-ups. I would try. Like, I mean, you say something and I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Oh, stop. No, but like
but no, really, like,
so sweet.
That is you. You're misty as hell.
Misty, not musty. It's misty.
No, I'm musty. You are misty.
No, but seriously, it's like, because I try to make it a point too. Just I'm always laughing. I'm always trying to make someone else laugh, and I always joke around
contagious.
too. Like, when I go up to a hotel and I ask, I'll joke around with them. I was like, just give me the best suite, whatever, and the best views, and we'll be great friends.
Yeah,
and
but
they
for
laugh.
$25.
But they laugh, and then they'll actually really give it to me. Like, I've got
it works.
It works by just being
like wild,
having fun,
being nice. Works.
Being nice, having fun, making them laugh, treating them like a human being, being kind to them. Because you never want to treat people like they're just a chess piece or some kind of a chess piece that has no feelings or emotions.
Right. They are only there to benefit you, and they're not.
Yes.
They have no other value.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's huge.
It is.
It's huge. So you get it. Like, you know, when you treat people a certain way, it's like it's all gonna be. I mean, like, it's good. A lot of times it's good that comes at your return.
And honestly, like, something that I've kind of adopted in my life is, like, anytime I have a bad day, I've decided I can have my bad day and I can feel and I can have my horrible moment. I can lay in bed all day long as I do one positive thing for myself and one positive thing for someone else.
Yeah.
Because when you make someone else feel better, it in turn makes you feel better. And I would say, like, 80% of the time that I do that, and sometimes doing the positive thing for myself is just, like, literally responding to an email. But I'll, like, FaceTime a fan randomly. I, like, have my email logged in as my FaceTime contact, and I'll just call them and just talk to them for 5 minutes, and it makes their day so much better. And I leave that conversation or that moment or that encounter or whatever I choose to do that's, like a beautiful thing for someone else, and I feel so much better that instead of laying in bed for the rest of the day, I've turned my mood around.
Yeah.
So even if no one can benefit me in, like, give me 20% off or whatever when I'm joking around, if I made them feel better, it's like, it's weird. It's like I actually also feel better.
Yes.
Like, I'm leaving the experience also uplifted, and that's so fucking cool.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
Like, you're kind to them, and it makes you feel amazing. So it's like, why wouldn't you want to keep doing it?
I love meeting fans, most of them, because I have to do essentially nothing.
Yeah.
And it makes someone's day. And that makes my day.
Yeah.
And I did nothing. I was just existing in like a close vicinity of another human being.
Yeah.
And they're so excited. That girl cried earlier when she was meeting us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mostly for you.
No,
she thought I was hot. She thought I was hot. She was surprised. She was like, "Wow, you're not as fat as I thought. You're actually really hot. You're way prettier in person."
Yeah.
But she was crying over you, but I was nearby.
No, she told her husband that she wanted
this is new. When Kaycee's around and someone's leaving their husband for me, what? Wow.
Stop.
Can't wait to write about that in my diary tonight. But yeah, it's like so cool. You just do nothing and make someone's day, and then you feel better.
Yeah.
What a cool thing.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool.
It's my favorite.
It's like you get addicted to the feeling. It's like even just simply making someone smile, simply giving them a compliment, and they smile and they're like, "Thank you so much." And then that fucking voice.
Thank you so much. I don't know if you heard, but he's finally going through puberty.
And then in return, it just makes you like.
That's why I like being around you, because you tell me I'm funny like every 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. I deserve that. So.
And I'm addicted to seeing your big smile and how
every time you say I'm funny, I'm like, stop it. Tell me more. No, I love it. Keep going. No. It makes my day.
You get it. You get it. The more and more we talk, because like you're a big jokester, but deep down in your beautiful, beautiful brain, there's so much. You're so smart and you really get it. You really know how to handle people. You really know how to read people. You were so aware of yourself since you were younger, and then to be aware of other people and social situations, that's gold. That's key. Because there's a lot of people that don't know that. They all have it within them, but they haven't tapped into it yet. Yeah. So you got it going on.
So what you're saying is I should have won Big Brother.
You should have won Big Brother with Josh.
That guy can have second.
No, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was only supposed to be like 10 minutes, but we could sit here and talk all night.
I'm like, well, the camera's gonna turn off and we're gonna keep doing that.
But we just been vibing out, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for your time. It really does mean a lot.
I love you trying to be serious and squeaking. But honestly, I have no room to talk.
Oh my gosh, but I love you so much. I love you. And we're going to put this on video because, as in like right here, what I'm saying is you're going to become a stand-up comedian. That's her. I know she can do it. She has it in her. And we're putting it on video for for accountability.
We open,
So stay
we
tuned
open up my
because
sets.
please, yes, I will
Will you
open
be my
up your
opener?
sets. But
You be my hype girl. You be my hype girl.
Okay, I can do that.
Get on stage and tell people to clap for me
Yeah.
when they don't want to,
Yeah.
but you have the miss, so they will do anything you say. This is perfect. Wow, I'm a strategist. I didn't realize.
I'm so serious, and it's not just me. There's so many other people out in the world that think you're hilarious. It's not just
like
me.
just you and my mom.
It's not. It's really not. She doesn't give herself enough credit. You are fucking funny as fuck.
Thank
so.
you.
Yes, I'm
It's
excited
gonna
for you.
happen.
I'm excited for your future. She does also have a podcast. Tell me
I
your
do.
podcast.
My podcast is the Miscellaneous Podcast. You can find it where you find podcasts. I'm actually not sure. It might be it might be on Spotify. I don't know. Just Google it.
We'll find like a little link or something. We'll help you out. Make it easier for the people.
I normally just like airdrop my episodes to people in bars. Like, like people are like, you party so much. Like, get a job. And I'm like, bitch, I'm working. I literally just airdrop my podcast episode to like at least 7 people.
That is so smart.
Literally.
That's really smart.
Yes. I'm a genius.
You are.
So anyways, podcast. Every Tuesday we have an episode, which is crazy. Like I've had a podcast for, what month is it?
September.
No one knows. I've had a podcast for several months and I've yet to be late. And that's kind of my thing, is just literally being late. So please listen to it. You actually don't even have to listen to it. You just have to push play. If you want to turn the volume all the way down or like leave your phone in the room for your pets.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't need you to like it. I just need you to press play.
Okay. I can do that.
But give it a chance. Like, it is funny.
Check her out, man.
I talk about everything.
You will not regret
everything.
it.
We do Big Brother stuff. We do reality TV stuff. I talk about masturbating and
cool.
bowel movements and like the obscene amount of toilet paper I use every time I go to the bathroom.
I love it.
Just there's nothing we don't talk about. So
tune in, baby. Tune in.
yes, please. No, I'm begging you. It's my job.
She said begging. Yeah, she's begging.
I'm so poor. I didn't win Big Brother. Like, help a bitch out.
Oh yes, let's go.
Let's go.
See, he took it right out of my mouth.
I know. I would.
You have such a
I would
you have
love
such
to
a great
take something
sense
out
of
of your
humor.
mouth.
You have such a great sense of humor. I love it.
Thank you.
This
Thank you
bottle's
so much.
from like 3 days ago.
I know. Thank you for. I was about to say that. I'm like, this is like I just found this in the room and it was open.
Yeah.
Like, on Friday. I don't know what day it is, but it's not Friday.
That's been open 3 days ago. We haven't even been here 3 days, so it's been 3 days.
I don't actually know where this came from, whose it was, or whose mouth has been on it, and I need a penicillin shot. So.
Oh my gosh. Oh. No, but thank you.
I love you.
I love you so much. Thank you.
No, literally love you forever.
No, same. We were vibing out for a while.
This was
I didn't expect it to be that long.
This was really fun.
It was chill.
You should like do this for a living.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Same.
Working on it.
Same.
Just say let's go for the canopy.
Can we both squeak? Let's go. Okay, ready? Count us down.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go!